Hi there, Agile friends. Get ready for the World Tour of Agile at the Agile Online Summit 2023. You can join us from October 24th to 26th for a global showcase of cutting-edge Agile practices and insights. Join us at agileonlinesummit.com. This year, we will be featuring some of the best work done around the world and world-class keynotes. You can check all of that at agileonlinesummit.com. But the best part is that your ticket is on us. That's right, it's free to attend and immerse yourself in the world of Agile excellence. Don't miss out on this opportunity to level up your skills and network with peers and industry experts. Mark your calendars and secure your spot at AOS 23 today by visiting agileonlinesummit.com. So get your free ticket or opt for the full digital pass that lets you keep all the conference videos forever and organize, why not, Agile learning sessions at work. You can get the full digital access at agileonlinesummit.com. I'll see you in the conference floor. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Thursday, Success Thursday here on the podcast. And this week we have with us Lorraine Chambers. Hey, Lorraine, welcome back.
Thanks, Vasco.
So, Lorraine, on Thursdays, we will talk about success and what it means for us as Scrum Masters, but we also talk about and share your favorite retrospective format. So share that with us.
Yes, for more mature teams, teams that have been working together for some time, I really love the Lean Coffee retrospective. I don't know if the audience knows what a Lean Coffee is, but it's basically an informal meeting and it's designed in a way to allow the participants to set the agenda as they go. So the team, they choose what they want to discuss and we kind of we vote the topics. So, certain topics will float to the top and we spend a certain amount of time. We time box the time that we talk about that. So, yeah, the agenda is kind of like evolving based on what people want to talk about. And I like that because as a Scrum Master, I may make some observations through the sprint, and I might have in mind something I want to talk about or something I feel the team could, benefit from. But it's always amazes me that every time that I do the Lean Coffee, the team might have something else completely different on their mind, which is more important that, we have the discussion about. So yeah, I really like the Lean Coffee format.
And this is also a very practical way to let the conversation emerge from what is really needed, right? Because we don't always know, and it's okay, we don't always need to know, but this is a method, an approach to facilitating a conversation that allows the important topic to, as you said, bubble up. So it's definitely a great recommendation. And how about for less mature teams, Lorraine? What do you like?
Oh, less mature teams. I like something simple. I like drop, add, keep, improve. We call it DAKI. So, something in the sprint. What should we drop? What should we add? What should we keep doing? And improve, areas for improvement. I really focus more on the improvement column when I'm doing those retrospectives because, in Agile, we're continuously improving. We always want to do better. So focus on that. And then, when we come together in the next retrospective, and even throughout the sprint, just kind of check in and see, how are we doing on those improvement areas, anything that we need to do to get there by the end of the sprint. So yeah, I think that's my go-to for the newer teams.
Absolutely. And also a very easy and structured way to have a discussion, which also helps when, for example, people feel insecure about sharing their ideas, and we just collect all of the ideas.
Right.
That's a really good format and very simple to understand, which is an advantage for us because we don't need to spend so much time explaining it.
Exactly. And something I wanted to mention, I work with remote teams. We do this all on MURAL, which is an online tool. And something in general that I like to do with the retrospectives, MURAL has a private mode where you could turn it on and people can add their stickies, but you can't see what other people are writing. I find that very a useful tool as well when doing retrospectives, because a lot of times, maybe someone that's more reserved or maybe not want to talk as much, they might be like, oh, so and so put up that point, I'm not going to bother. But I find that when it's in private mode, there's a real issue going on the team. So many people would put it up, so you already know, like, okay, 3 or 4 people mentioned this one particular topic, so we need to make sure that we discuss this. So just one tip for those working
Absolutely.
remotely.
Great tip.
Mm-hmm.
Private mode on MURAL. Great
Yeah.
tip indeed. We'll put the link to that tool also on the show notes for people to go and check it out. Lorraine, that was the retro, of course, but we work with the retros and we use the retros to try and help the teams succeed. And of course, that's ultimately how we succeed as well as Scrum Masters. But let's dive deeper into that and share with us, what's your definition of success for yourself as a Scrum Master?
Yeah, this was an interesting question. I had to give some thought to. But when the team is genuinely happy and the customers are happy and the team is motivated. Really, when the team is happy and motivated, customers are happy. They're calling out anti-patterns on their own. They're taking initiative to do more higher level things, like maybe they're doing brainstorming sessions on their own, they're doing story mapping, value stream mapping, all those things on their own. And they're looking less to me for those elementary things or basic things like, help with writing a user story or creating a Scrum event on the calendar. They're kind of taking care of those things on their own. And when I look at my coaching plan, and the team is hitting those goals and they're even exceeding those targets, that really lets me know that I'm being successful as a Scrum Master with a particular team.
So when you go through these different aspects, is the team happy and motivated? Are they calling out anti-patterns and so on? You also mentioned this coaching plan. So tell us a little bit more about that. How do you keep yourself accountable to yourself, right? Like how do you do this work of making sure that the team is indeed progressing towards those behaviors that you defined as successful?
Yes. So we use a third-party tool, and every quarter the team does something like a health survey, like a team health check survey, and it goes through a number of questions and topics, and everybody does the survey anonymously. This program aggregates the data and it breaks things up into strengths and challenges. It also does a comparison of the data from the previous quarter, so we can see if certain areas are improving or not improving. So based on that, from the results of those health check surveys, I'm able to develop a coaching plan for myself. So I see areas where the team is doing great. So I want to make sure they're continuing to do that. They have the resources to do that. And if there's areas for improvement, making sure on my coaching plan, I address that and see that, those areas are getting improved. So then when we do the survey the next quarter, I have some actual data and I could see, okay, maybe things are status quo, things are improving, these are not improving. So that kind of helps me, with the coaching plan and making sure I'm helping the team as best as I can.
I really like that aspect of getting, as you said, actual data and evaluating the progress, because we evaluate the progress of the team in order to evaluate our own progress, right? Like
Exactly.
as we talked about previously in the week, we work through other people. So their success is our success. So I really like that. And did you have a name for that tool that you can share so that we could share with our listeners as well?
Yes, it's called Comparative Agility. That is, I believe, the website. and they have some great different surveys that could be used. And again, the data is stored and could be compared, over time. So it's a great tool. Comparative agility.
We'll put the link on the show notes so that people can go and check them out. Thank you for sharing that and being so open about how you plan your work as a Scrum Master.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Part of a successful Scrum Master job is to help the product owner. Tomorrow we explore that critical role in Scrum, the product owner role. Tune in to learn about product owner anti-patterns, what you can do to help the product owner, and a real-life example of what a great product owner is and what made it so. Tomorrow on our Friday Product Owner episode. See you tomorrow. We really hope you liked our show. And if you did, why not rate this podcast on Stitcher or iTunes? Share this podcast and let other Scrum Masters know about this valuable resource for their work. Remember that sharing is caring.